All right, strengths and opportunities. I talk about this a lot because I think that we all think that our strengths and opportunities, sometimes we think that they're actually bigger than what we're able to accommodate. So if you have a nice lodge that holds 30, cramming in a youth group of 50 could be okay if they can do bunk living, but when you start going into those groups like the quilting moms or some of the adult groups, it's more difficult to do that, and they don't appreciate it. They want to share rooms. So that's one thing to just be aware of your strengths and opportunities around your facility. Same thing with food service and programming. With youth groups, you can obviously get away with a different level of service, right? I mean, you can serve hamburgers and hot dogs, you can do bunk living, they can share bathrooms. They're a little bit more forgiving. The youth groups are great groups to cross-sell to, because those youth groups are your campers, or hopefully your campers. But so many camp directors that I talk to, when I ask them how big is your off-season business? Oh, it's really, we're really growing it. Do you cross-sell it to the campers and explain camp to them? So that is one thing you want to keep in mind, is that even if it's one evening, you have a youth group or a church group in, make it fun. Don't just hand out camp brochures to them or give it to them in their backpacks or hand them to their teachers. Make it fun. Do a skit. Bring in your program staff and do a skit on camp and all the activities that you have going on. That's what we started doing. We started going in and doing like a 20-minute skit with the camp staff, and they would come in dressed in garb, dressed as a ropes course person and dressed as with kayaks and flippers, and just we showed a video of camp, and we said, you're having so much fun this weekend with the group. Come on back for summer camp. So if you get those kids excited and you get them engaged in the summer program, they'll go home and say, Mom, I was just at YMCA Camp Lakewood and I had a great time at my OE group and I want to go there for camp. So that's what, I mean, it's a great thing to do, is to cross-sell to them. I was at Camp Tecumseh in December, and all over the place they have information about summer camp that they're promoting to their groups. It's in their bathrooms, it's everywhere. They have summer camp stuff spread out. And he said, we're not even ready with our brochure, but we just made flyers and we have them kind of all over the place to remind them that we have summer camp. So very few of our camps can take corporate groups. And I'm not familiar with all of your camps. This is the one region of the country that I've been to probably a handful of camps. And so I don't know how many of you can take corporate groups or not. I mean, I know in this building, obviously a corporate group could happen, but I just don't know that. But corporate groups obviously are a little bit more tricky to program for and to accommodate with food and lodging. And so that's just something to remember, that if you're going after a corporate group, you really have to understand what their needs are and what they're expecting.